Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The Fulani's header by name Al-Hassan, who is the Secretary General of Miyetti Allah Cattle Hall, has made Nigerians to understand that the Fulanis are in charge of United Nations, and also they're in charge of African Union. As such, there's nothing anyone will do. And they had gone further to talk about why what happened to Nnamdi Kanu happened to him and also to Sunday Igboho. And he says even the God of fire, which is the God of Elijah, according to them, is standing up so strong for the Fulani. He went further to say some very strong words to Gov.Ortom that after everything, they will show him what's up. But however, it's good you listen to details of this. Now, you're going to be seeing this as you listen to the end. You see full details of what they're saying about the Biafran group, what they are saying about Sunday Igboho, Nnamdi Kanu, and how powerful they are on their standpoint as it concerns anti-open grazing in Nigeria. We're going to be looking at all of that in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed, just hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Headers under the aegis of Miyetti Allah Cattle Hall has said they will not recognize the Southern governor's anti-grazing deadline, describing it as not in place. This is as the September 1st deadline set aside by Southern governors for the banning of open grazing draw nears. The headers say the planned policy has been overtaken by events, describing the group's support for Nigerian government's plan to revive grazing reserve, grazing route, and facilitate ranching is in all the states. In May, another header group, Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association, supported the Southern governors' ban on open grazing and challenged Northern governors to follow the lead of their Southern counterpart. The National Secretary of Miyetti Allah Cattle Hall, Saleh Al-Hassan, in an interview with leadership, said members of the organization would not recognize any anti-open grazing policy in the country. According to them, they say, we don't recognize anti-grazing law. Nobody can do anti-grazing policy in Nigeria where we are constitutionally guaranteed the right of movement and occupation. Al-Hassan said, referring to the September 1st deadline set up by the Southern governors to ban the open grazing policy. I think that open grazing has been overtaken by events where the federal government is reviving the grazing reserves and grazing routes. Ranches are coming up across the state. Any policy that will hit up the polity, I don't think it's desirable for the country now. I think they are just beating a dead horse. After all, how many grazing routes do we have in the southern Nigeria? 99% of the cows we have in the southern Nigeria are meant for business. They are not there for grazing. The cattle are taken there for 2 or 3 weeks before they take them to the market. We don't even understand what they mean by anti-open grazing. He went further to say that it is actually out of place. That kind of policy is not good. Anything of Satan cannot prevail over light. They will fail. Al-Hassan threatened the governors over their 2023 political plans of a power shift to the south, declaring they will not get their wish. The power that they are looking for, they will not get. We have reported them to Almighty Allah to create confusion in the camp of the enemy, and confusion will be their lot. Where is Sunday Igboho? Where is Nnamdi Kanu today? They are all in jail. The God of the pastoralists is protecting them like the God of Elijah that speaks with fire. He has fire all of them. They can't win. They are losers. It's a negative policy. They are supporting the federal government now to revive the grazing reserve, to revive the grazing route, do ranches, settle the headers over time. Is that what they don't want? Then they are the real bandits. If you are looking for a real bandit, it is Governor Nnamdi of Benue State. He is a real bandit, and he thinks he can fight the Fulani ethnic nationality. He does not know that we are not only in Nigeria, we are an African tribe. We are in charge of the United Nations. The pioneer secretary of the African Union is a Fulani header. What is Ortom talking about? They better play politics that can unite this country. All these things they are saying, they can't do anything as far as Nigeria is concerned. We are in our country. We are not going anywhere. We will not be intimidated by anyone, and we are peace-loving. It's their own cup of tea. After all, they are the consumers of the cows, Al-Hassan said, adding that the plan of the governors had failed. Their plan have already failed. See Sunday Igboho there. He is languishing in Benin prison. See Nnamdi Kanu, who was captured in Kenya. Forget about them. They are the ones sponsoring all this killing. It is the handiwork of Biafra. They want to set the country on fire. He went on to threaten Gov.Ortom with arrest after his tenure as governor. These people know what they are doing. They are just there to steal money, especially Gov.Ortom. He is there to steal the money of Benue State, and we are waiting for him. Immediately he leaves power. If EFCC does not arrest him, our vigilante will arrest him and hand him over to the Nigerian police to be prosecuted like a common criminal. It's just a matter of time. He will certainly join Dariye and co because he has eaten security votes in billions, and he has masterminded the killing of innocent people in Benue State and has lied to the entire world. Meanwhile, Gov.Ortom has said that the narrative by the president that his position on the state of the nation amounts to preaching genocide in the country does not make any sense. Gov.Ortom, in a press statement by his chief press secretary Tevas Akase, said the presidency, via its unguided comments, would one day plunge the country into more chaos. The governor said he was aware of a plot by the presidency to cause crisis in the state and make the state ungovernable and declare a state of emergency. This is even as governor said no matter how the presidency tries to blackmail him, Nigerians are more aware of who is promoting genocide in the country. He said it is rather the federal government through the presidency that is promoting genocide by deliberately nicknaming Fulani militia killers across the country as bandits in order to hide their identity, stressing that doing so would only aggravate killings and food insecurity. Also speaking, the Totif Professor James Ayase warned that any of his subjects that partake in the shedding of thief blood would not prosper. The paramount ruler also prayed that under his kingship, God would raise a thief man to become the president of Nigeria. Wow. I mean, this is a serious issue that the government needs to look into it, considering the words said by this guy, talking about Al-Hassan, who is the Secretary General of the Fulani Headers Group, talking about Miyetti Cattle Breeders Association. Now, I've just realized something, that they have two groups. One is MACBAN, that's Miyetti Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria. And we also have Miyetti Cattle or Kuta Ho. So there are two different people. Now, before now, Miyetti Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria, when they heard of the issue of a ban on open grazing, they came out and they talked about it, they supported it. But right now, the Miyetti Kuta Ho are the ones who are so adamant and they don't want it to happen. Now, they are also making Nigerians to understand that they are in charge of not just Nigeria, but Africa, because if he can go as far as telling Nigerians that whatever you're trying to do in the United Nations, all of that would not work because we, that's the Fulanis, are in charge. And I'm just wondering, if you know whoever that is in charge, that's who is in United Nations, that is a Fulani, please, you can go to a comment section and write it, because I'm just wondering why they will have such audacity. Yes, we know there was this woman that I think President Muhammadu Buhari was trying to recommend for UN job or so, but then I'm shocked what they're saying, and they say they were the pioneer Secretary General of African Union. Such audacity. But however, One way they're trying to sue for peace, the other way they're trying to say the God of fire is fighting for them and all of that. If we want to stay in peace, we must learn to respect each other. It's overly important. Yeah, you guys are doing your business, you're doing this and that, but then you don't have to make other people weep and cry. Look at what is happening in Plateau State. Almost on a daily basis, we are hearing stories of gunmen who are alleged to be Fulani headsmen invading even, just not, which is almost the capital. They are invading it and doing the way they like. I mean, this is a very serious issue. I think at this point, certain statements made by some of these key guys should be fully checked, and possibly they should be brought into, a confinement where they will be asked sensitive questions, and they will also write some strong statement to guarantee, the unity and also the peace of this country, because already most of them are working against, the peace of the nation. However, I would like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. You've heard a lot. It's good you listen to this till the end. You've heard